special news update. The American Alliance of Eastern States has been finding it increasingly difficult to prevent illegal migration to the West. Last month, the Gray House, still under control by the New Order Republican Party, conducted a survey to find out why you'd want to leave the security East to live in the anarchist West. Their answer to this question was, quote, unhappiness, unquote. Being the loving party that it is, the New Order promptly made unhappiness illegal. An elite squad, the Happy Police, was created to make sure unhappiness would be completely eradicated. The Old Order Republican Party, the silly twits that they are, whined that the Happy Police were treating the symptoms but not the disease. The New Order Republican Party realized this, and that is why the Department of Bliss was created, and why Dr. Bill Paxton, the world-renowned specialist in chemical control of the mind, was placed at its head. Under his guidance, the new vial has been completed. 2 days testing proves it has absolutely no side effects and causes a state of pure, unadulterated bliss. Yay. You'll be receiving your dates in the mail when you may go to the nearest testing center to receive your own personal vial. And what a grand day that will be. In other news, rumors that Dr. Paxton has been kidnapped by the outlaw Democratic Party are completely false.
Well, Doctor, I see you're awake.
What?
I said, so, Doctor, I see you're awake.
Oh, Jake, thank God it's you. You've got to cut me loose. I've been captured by those vile rebels. You know, the cur broke into the lab. No respect for private property. And you think if you're going to barge into someone's office, the least you could do is go through proper channels, huh? But no, revolutionists can't be bothered to knock on doors. They've got to break them down and throw tear gas everywhere. You know, it has to be genetic. You know? Some bastards can't stand to see a happy society.
Dr. Paxton,
I'm a rebel. Ah, yeah, well, of course, there's something you said for breaking down doors, I'm sure. Of course, I realize, Jake, that you've been brain flushed to participate in this. I'll be more than happy to put in a good word for you with the Happy Police when they arrive.
I haven't been brain flushed, Doctor. I still respect your work. You are my mentor. But I believe the government has been using the vial for their own devices ever since they created the Department of Bliss. I think they're cracking open people's skulls and inserting the chemical vials into the brain, not to make the masses happy, but to pacify them politically.
No, that chemical is designed for a utopia. No side effects. Pure bliss. Everyone can afford it with the government subsidies.
Sounds like a catch-44.
Jake, the 225th Amendment guarantees the right of every citizen to have their brains altered by the government so they can be happy.
A triumph for human rights. Cracking open people's skulls.
Yes, well, the ends justify the means.
Yes, but the means justify the ends.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I mean, what do you mean when you mean the means justify the ends?
That's exactly what I do mean.
Well, the point is moot. I mean, the people love the chemical. They may not actually love the idea of the procedure, but once they've been persuaded to have their brains altered, they really do adore it.
I don't know, Doc. Sounds like brain flushing to me.
Yes, well, you're the one smoking Litmus 9.
Helps with the stress headaches.
Oh, Jake, come here. In my pocket. Here, let me open up the old brain and put a vial inside your frontal lobe. You'll be happy without drugs.
What's the vial?
The vial is not a drug, it's a prescription.
So you think it's a good idea for everyone to have a vial?
Of course. Oh, we're only giving it to the minorities, poor and liberals first because they need it the most. I mean, pretty soon it'll work its way up the ladder to the rest of us.
I don't know, Doc. Sounds kind of political.
Oh, Jake, let me put a vial inside your brain, then you'll understand.
I'll tell you what. I'll put a vial in your brain.
No, that's not really a very good idea. You're not really qualified, are you? I'd love to have one, really, but... It's not good to go rummaging around inside my frontal lobe, you know.
Yeah, this might hurt a little, Doc, but it's just a little anesthetic. You know, before I crack open your skull.
This is Happy Policeman, Section E, Delta, Alpha 4, room secured. Objective reached. Rebel roasted. Dr. Paxton, are you all right? Repeat, are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Double plus, good.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap, the job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A lark, a spring, it's